need everybody to, we all need to clap in unison. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, clap. Okay.
Brian did it really well.
Casey was the worst.
I know. I didn't want to call him out.
Or I will.
Okay. Somebody else do it. I can't call out the guy. I just met him.
Yeah, it's fine. No, because, I mean, you're going to send me a track with everything on it, so you'll have it synced up on your end. I just need that one to sync up with me.
There will be a lot of tracks.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, great.
It has begun.
Don't fuck up. Don't fuck yourself. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Rouxde Cooking School / City That Breeds podcast extravaganza.
You had to let him go first because now he's really full of himself.
Hell yeah, baby. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing?
Hello. I don't know how this works. I only know how to do one set of intros.
I'm your host for tonight, John Hauser III, and with me is your other host,
Evan the Mayor.
Evan the Mayor, and
that's Rebecca Mashtravaganza.
Hi. John, I don't think you're pointing at the right people.
then we got Brian, the fucking Mayor Levy, and Casey
no,
the Case
Brian
and
Levy is
Case.
fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
We're all
Flawless
here.
execution, John.
Yeah.
John, you really did a great job at fucking that one up.
Well, I was hoping that you would do it after me because that's what normally happens. But
well, you were pointing at
up.
Brian.
I
thought so too.
No,
guys, the good news is we can only go up from here.
You know what,
Can we?
Brian? I really enjoy your positivity.
Thank you. It's all I got right now.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
Welcome to the first and probably only ever mashup between the CTB show and the Rouxde Cooking School podcast. Tonight's show, by the way, today is August 27th. It will be airing on the 28th of Friday.
Happy birthday to my mom today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Patty.
It will be a lovely expedition into personal stories and food news and various other Baltimore things. Let's do it.
This is going on. This is going on both feeds.
Yep.
I guess that's the plan. Yes.
What a lovely introduction.
We're confusing people all over the place.
We're losing subscribers left and right. Goodbye, everybody.
But
what a lovely introduction the Cooking School's getting.
I've been on your show a couple times. Both of you have been on our show.
Correct.
You know, so, I mean, Casey hasn't. Sorry, Casey. But, like, you know, our listeners aren't unfamiliar with the voices going on right now.
Correct.
I should hope not.
Yeah. So.
And there really should be a lot of carryover. Perhaps we should explain the two shows for these audiences that might know. Our show, the City That Breeds show, I am Brian Levy. That's Evan the Mayor. Say hello again, Evan.
Hi.
And then there's Casey the Case. I'm Casey. Good.
That's when you say hi, Casey.
That's fucking.
I try not to talk
Casey.
over you.
Unbelievable.
That's Casey, everybody. Evan, how would you describe our show? I know how I would describe it. How would you describe it?
Our show is a pastiche of personal stories and Baltimore topics, and we get a lot of very good Baltimore personalities on the show to discuss local politics and pop culture or, I don't know, projects they're working on, a lot of local business owners, this and that and the other. So, you know, a lot of voices that don't normally get heard on our show.
Come for the interviews, stay because you've fallen in love with the hosts. That's what I say.
Yeah,
and a lot of liberal agenda from Brian.
You know,
he's not the only one.
No. But on their show, he is.
Listen, as the only minority here, Okay, maybe Brian a little bit.
Come for
I'm a-
Eggles libertarianism,
Jew.
stay
I'm
for Brian's.
Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then our
Minority.
show, Rebecca, would you like to explain our show?
I mean, our show is a comedy food history podcast. Sometimes we get derailed from what we talk about, usually all the time. But I'm the funny one, and John just reads off his iPad and tells me about shit.
I mean, it's more than that. Jesus Christ.
Food history.
It's a good sell. It's a
It
good
is.
sell.
Thank you. No,
So-
no, it's great. We choose a topic every week. John's on every other week.
I
and I'm
choose
on-
it.
Well, John's every
What?
week. I'm every other week. Hello?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just had like a big cherry limeade from Sonic, and now I feel like I'm on Coke.
I choose a topic that Rebecca doesn't know what's going to be, and we have a little game where she tries to find out what it is. It's very short, and then it literally is like, okay, give me 3 guesses, and then we do the history of the thing, some fun facts. If I can find a crazy story, we cover that, and then on the weeks, every other week, I have a guest on normally, or I present a movie about food, or I give cooking tips, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Fantastic.
John
We're-
tries
Fantastic.
to.
Instead of a pastiche, we're a Sousson of creativity.
Ooh, I don't know what that means.
That
Motherfucker want to
sounds
break out
French.
big words and shit.
That's good. Good work.
Very good. So on this first half of the show, we'll be doing the CTB sort of dot show content, which is a pastiche of personal stories and Baltimore stuff. And then on
Isn't
the
it
second,
though?
we will do the Rouxde Cooking School food news, basically.
Yep.
What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
Fantastic.
I'm into it.
No top of the show plugs on our side. Do you guys have any top of the show plugs that you normally do, like sponsors or any events you've got coming up? Of course you don't, because it's COVID.
Nope.
Yeah.
No sponsors yet.
No.
Well, here's a little synergy crossover, John, because we
We don't have sponsors either.
we don't either, but we had our Nugget Fest event back in way back in the before times in the long ago, the end of February. Chicken nuggets.
Jesus, was it that long ago?
It was.
That
6
honestly,
months
I think
ago.
that was the last public. That was like my last public outing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I mean, I took my son, but you know what I'm saying. Like it was the last time I was like out around of a lot of people.
Oh, it was a lot of people.
It was a great time.
Very good time. I don't think it's going to be happening next year.
It gives me the shivers to think about how many like the amount of people I was around.
I can't even
No.
watch like movies anymore. And like I'm like, people are hugging. Excuse me.
Yeah, that was less than, I don't know, 18 days from the mandatory like stay the fuck home.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we've got a little catching up to do because the CTB show did not record last week. We thought about it and just said, fuck it. So now it's time to play a game we like to call It's Been a Week Since We've Seen Each Other. What have we all been up to? This is a very special It's Been because, Brian, you've got an It's Been that's been boiling.
It has been boiling.
Simmering, boiling, I don't know. I'm going to do mine very quickly. I went camping in West Virginia in the middle of nowhere.
Nice.
I hiked to the top of a cliff. It was great. I got some grand vistas. It rained the entire time, but we were having a great time. It was great. I haven't been camping in forever. I'm doing it again very soon, and we're going to do another tubing trip, Brian. I'll keep you on the invite list. That's it for me.
Did you do like butts tubes?
No, this was like an independent.
Like tubes in our butts.
Tubes are
No,
butt.
there's a place in West
That's
Virginia that does. They're called Butts Tubes. You can go down the
No.
They're big name in West Virginia.
Tell me more about these butts tubes.
It's exactly, they put you on a little bus and take you up the river, and then when you get out, they pick you up and take you back to your car. It's great.
Right. No, this is an independent trip. We park our cars at a boat ramp, go up the street, and launch. It's great.
Mm.
Hell yeah.
Pure
Yeah,
freedom.
the ones for Butts Tubes, it's like a hour and a half float. Like it's really long.
Okay. Yeah. Well, ours are 6, so
6 hours?
hell yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean, basically, you get up on some rocks and hang out for as long.
Oh
as
yeah. Okay, I got you. I mean, like you could float for an hour and a half to 2 hours, like, constantly. But yeah, the stopping and
We
drinking.
like to hang out and do a little picnicking, and by that I mean chugging booze.
Do you do the thing where somebody's a designated? They got to tie the small float with the beer cooler to themselves.
Oh, many of those people exist.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, cool.
Several.
Everybody has their own.
All right, let's go around the horn. Casey, what do you got?
So speaking of being around a lot of people, sold my car this week, so I am officially a one-car household for the time being.
Oh, that'll work out
And-
well.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not going anywhere for
Right,
a very
true.
long time. But yeah, that was definitely like my first time being in public. Yeah, for the most part, that's my first time being in public since all this started.
For
So that was
real?
a little weird. Yeah, like
I mean, you
we've
haven't been
not.
to the supermarket?
No, we've been getting groceries delivered.
Holy shit!
Damn.
Yeah.
Casey went full
living that
doomsday
quarantine
prepper.
life.
Well, the Earth is still flat, in case you were wondering.
Oh, okay. I was wondering about that. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, so now just got the minivan.
Did you get dicked in the deal, Casey? Did you get a good deal?
We actually we got a pretty good deal. Like it worked out pretty well. It was more than we were expecting, so that was good.
How old's your baby now?
2.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
How nice?
He just
was
quit
it?
smoking.
How nice was it to not like stoop to put a kid in the seat?
What do you mean? Like
did you just have cars up until now, or do you have an SUV?
So we had a minivan and a little Prius, and
You already had a minivan.
Yeah, we already
Oh,
had
okay.
the minivan,
Gotcha,
which is
okay.
nice.
Gotcha.
But I don't know when I'm going back in the office. They've already said like it's going to be at least February, and looking at a lot of the major tech companies, they're saying like, yeah, it's going to be like July next year, maybe, if that.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm going to sell the car, bank that money, and don't have to pay insurance. So just kind
Hell
of
yeah.
just
Makes
bank the
sense.
money.
That's
But
very
Casey's not telling
very
you-
pragmatic.
What Casey's not telling you is that he also has a 1957 Aston Martin. So it's not the best idea.
Casey James Bond, is that what you're telling me?
Casey is James Bond.
Fucking
I knew
Also,
it.
he just sold that car for $4 million. So
It's a special Prius. By the way, thing that's going on in Baltimore, a lot of people are ripping out the catalytic converters in Priuses lately.
I heard
Get the
about
fucking
this.
platinum out of them.
yeah,
Damn.
now that
And we have a Prius. My wife
I
has
was
a
gonna
Prius.
say you better put like padlocks on Leanna's hood.
Well, that's the thing. They're selling these kits now. You take it in, they fucking bolt this kit under your catalytic converter so nobody can get to it.
I don't even think that's new news. Like that's been going on for a long time. People stealing the precious metals out of these car parts.
Yeah, it's been
increasingly
happening. Apparently, it's a big thing in Mount Washington. I mean, Mount Vernon.
Mm.
Okay.
That's why I keep all of my lunch boxes locked away in safe deposit boxes. No one's getting that metal.
that aluminum.
All the
Those-
all the platinum you have.
in those
Right.
tin lunch boxes.
What's
Very
the most
precious.
valuable? What's the most valuable lunchbox that you own, Brian?
I have no idea. They're all from when I was a kid. I've never even looked into it.
Some collector.
Speaking of lunch,
No, they just
I
exist.
had when I was a kid. Have you guys rewatched the old Thundercats on
Yes.
Netflix or whatever?
No.
No.
Just lovely. Just lovely.
Great.
It's available. All right, John, what have you been up to?
Not a damn thing. This week I have just been. I put in a new microwave in my house
Congratulations.
Ooh.
that I had to then, because we're gonna use it as a vent, like a hood as well. So I had to cut holes in the cabinets.
What does a microwave cost these days? Is it like when
Well,
they first came out, they were super expensive, like VCRs, and then like VCRs were eventually like $25, and now like microwaves are $25?
I got a pretty nice one, and it was $400.
I think it depends, Brian, because like if you get like your basic countertop microwave, like at Walmart, they're like
$50. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But John's is one of those ones that goes like you have to install it over his stove.
It's a cabinet model that has to be installed into the cabinets.
You
You got to put like a bracket in the wall, so I didn't want to do it
Well, wait.
because
I
I got
once heard a
to
story.
vent it out. Go ahead.
I once heard a story. So there was this couple, right? And this was before COVID.
Mm.
And they were going out to dinner.
Uh-huh.
And they hired a babysitter. And during dinner, they were like, we should check on for the baby, mind you. Because they had one of those. And they called the babysitter
Son of
like,
a bitch.
hey, we're just checking on the baby. And
Did the baby get wet?
the baby didn't get wet. Did the baby get wet? No, the baby didn't get wet. The babysitter said the baby's
Did
fine.
the babysitter take some drugs?
And well, we haven't gotten there yet. And I put the turkey in the microwave to thaw. And that's when the mother hangs up and she's like, oh, the baby's fine. And she put the turkey in the oven in the microwave. And that's when the husband says, what turkey? And the babysitter had done LSD and put the baby in the microwave.
See, when Officer Tess told me that story, it was PCP, not LSD.
I heard it as LSD.
I don't know why PCP. That's not what PCP does. PCP
No.
lets you throw no hitters. Are you kidding?
No, that's actually LSD.
That's LSD.
Oh, was it LSD?
Doc Ellis.
Oh,
Yeah.
Doc Ellis, yeah.
PCP, you can also get shot 150 times in a mall with it when you're holding an Uzi and live.
Yeah, and still keep going.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, anyway, I didn't want to do this job because it entails me cutting a hole in the side of my house for a vent. And I can do it. Like, I'm relatively handy, but I just didn't want to. So I asked like a contractor, like, okay, how much is it going to cost? And he's like, about $1,300. And then when I looked at it, it was going to cost me about $400 to buy supplies. So now I'm doing it myself. And the plus side is I get like a bunch of new toys. So I got like a hammer drill now, that kind of thing.
Well, I have to install my $400 microwave by myself.
So what's fancy about this microwave? What does it do?
No, I mean, it's just
Is it Trivection?
It's just a nice microwave.
Does it have a popcorn button? Because that's very
It does have a
important to me.
popcorn button.
Okay. Just
I made sure it had I made sure it's funny because I cook all my popcorn on stovetop.
Yeah, I do too.
I just buy loose popcorn and put it into a pot and fucking put oil in it. And then
The fraction of the price.
right.
Gotta get the
Can't
air
beat it.
popper. Air popper. That's the way to
Fuck,
go.
that's garbage. It's a unit.
Put it in a pot.
Homie, you're in my territory now. We're on a food podcast.
Oh no,
Um,
you've done it,
You aren't.
Casey. You've done it to yourself,
Yeah.
and I have no sympathy.
But the
for
one
you,
the one
honestly.
thing I had to make sure I got was the plus 30 button,
Oh yeah.
because you're looking at it and you're like, that motherfucker's not done. Oh shit, I'm down to 2 seconds. Boop, like,
Yeah.
and you hit it. So
I don't
I had
even-
to have that.
I don't even use the numbers on my microwave. I just put the stuff in there and I hit the 30 button a bunch of times. Then I'm like, maybe it's hot enough. I'll check it.
The one thing we made sure of was that the light underneath that shines down on our cooktop was really bright.
Okay,
that was actually the one main thing, because we hadn't had a working microwave for like 3 months.
Damn.
I mean, it was working, but the handle had, like, one day I grabbed the handle to open it up and the whole fucking thing came off. So we've had to, like, get our hands under there and open it up, but the light's blue and it's just a thing. The microwave's a mess.
Not that I want to get into, cooking school topics, but here we go. Before we get to the next, well, it's been. Have you ever, maybe John, you and I are old enough to remember when there were like microwave cookbooks and it was like, here's how you cook a steak dinner in a microwave.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Hold on.
It's just like, okay, put a steak in there, flip it over at the 2-minute mark, then throw in the green beans, and within 5 minutes, you've got a meal. And a microwave full of grease that has been spattered literally everywhere.
It's how they cook
I
in the
mean-
White House.
Spoiler alert for later, but I am constantly shocked at the shit my dad will put in the microwave.
Oh no.
It is insane.
Does he just
So-
put like a bundle of forks in there?
Yep. Yep. It's weird. It's weird. We all glow around here. It's strange.
Damn, that's wild.
So we
For
did
you,
a
though.
episode on cookbooks a while ago.
I
I'm
believe
just
I was
gonna-
there for that.
I'm gonna show this to you. So this was one of the cookbooks.
Cooking with semen?
No, It's just the
There
sad-
she is,
Oh, there you go.
our queen.
It's just the saddest cookbook ever.
Oh,
Microwave
that's so
cooking for
bad.
one.
I'm sorry, but she does not look sad, John. I
No,
think
she
you
looks
just,
happy as shit that her husband is cooked up in those meals,
Wait,
Yeah.
but let's not
or her lover.
lose the thread here that there's microwave cooking for 1 and 2.
Ooh.
Oh, is there one? Oh, this one.
There she is.
Oh, Carol Bowen. She looks
When she
super happy.
Finally
Oh,
found
there's
it.
Yeah.
another microwave for one.
Oh, that one's
Jeez.
much sadder.
That's definitely sadder.
Why are all these ladies cooking for themselves?
She's like a Bobo. What's her name? Julia Childs.
Baggins.
Bobo.
Okay. So
For those of you not listening to this and watching it on YouTube, you are benefiting right now. And if you're not watching it on YouTube, you should.
okay. So the thing is, one of the reasons that I was really excited about this new microwave is microwave cooking has actually become a thing again
Oh.
with modernist cuisine, where they
I
have
hate everything
actually-
you're saying right now.
I know.
Mhm.
It sounds really
Correct.
it sounds really goofy, right? But they've actually taken the time to learn how to use it. So like me, like everyone else, when I microwave anything, it's on at 100% fucking just full blast. So you blow out like everything, and everything like cooks really hot on the surface, and it takes a while to get in. But if you like jack it down to like 30% and just use it as like an oven, it still cooks shorter than an oven, but it actually gets in without completely like taking all the moisture out of your whatever. you're
Bro,
cooking.
no one's reading their fucking microwave manuals. I'm sorry.
Nobody is. No.
Why
but
do you think
no
I
one-
only use the 30 seconds button?
No one knows how to change the power of the
Look.
microwave. What I do is I just type in everything for 45 seconds, and then I
Exactly.
let it run
No,
out.
that's what I
And
do.
then I do it for 45 seconds again,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I let it run out.
Or
and I do it
Rebecca,
for
you just push the button.
Just the 30 seconds. That's all you need.
No, but what I like to do is I like to warm up and like get
Mm.
going for a couple seconds, and
then you
like
flip it.
cool down. I don't flip it. I don't touch anything.
You don't
you
rub,
know,
flip it.
He
Put
he
the
puts his
thing down,
flip it and
flip it, and
reverse it.
reverse it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The only time I've utilized that power button is for my Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage, because it explicitly says in the microwave instructions to power it at like 30 or 40%. So that's yeah.
I don't know if
Wow.
I'd ever be able to change it back.
I would
And
just
it
hit the 30-second
comes
button.
out like rubber.
But I'm excited to try using a microwave as a means of cooking that's not just heating a thing to desiccation. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like
Yeah, you can.
where you over microwave a hot dog and then it looks like, fucking Grandpa Mustard's dick or something like that. Like, you know.
Are you gonna start? Are you gonna?
Search Grandpa Mustard's dick.
Are you gonna start drinking Tab Cola? Are you gonna do some aerobics? Is it the 1980s in the
Yes,
household?
I have fucking Jane Fonda's aerobics. I have
Hell yeah.
high-waisted leotards ready to go.
All right.
Sweet.
Queen.
Let's
Enough of
move
this
to
talk.
Rebecca.
It's enough. Footnote though, no better feeling than to take a bunch of gummies and microwave them into a puddle of goo.
Oh.
And
Well,
I do that,
Rebecca's
but
favorite
with
thing-
cheese.
Weed gummies.
Rebecca is a fan of microwaving Peeps, right?
I do like microwave peeps. I also
Have you
do
ever seen
microwave s'mores is a fun time, especially
Oh.
with peeps.
Oh,
Speaking of Rebecca, what's well it's been?
microwaving CDs, by the way. Hey kids, microwave CDs. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
It's a really cool time. I've just been sitting around my house and working, but my girlfriend Jamie and I went to the drive-in. We went to Benji's.
Oh, how was
Uh,
that experience?
It was great, except for the national anthem at the beginning, but we'll go right past that. We saw Mean Girls and Clueless. Fantastic. Can't beat it. Excellent. We brought Burger King. It was a really good time. So,
That is good. Friday night.
the-
I'm assuming.
yes, Friday.
That's an excellent double feature.
You
Excellent
got
double
and you
feature.
gotta pay extra to bring in food now, right?
Yeah, it's like $15 cash at the door, but
I would do it every fucking time.
yeah,
For a car, just here's $15.
just for the car.
or
Yeah, it's $15 to bring in the food or whatever, but
on
Have you
top
ever
of the
been to
ticket.
Benji's, Brian?
on top of the ticket. Yeah.
I've never been. No.
So Benji's has like an amazing like 1972. What would you call it, Rebecca?
Canteen,
Like a concession stand?
concession
but it's
stand.
it's so much more than a concession stand.
It's like a concessions hut.
Yeah, it's like a multi.
Cafeteria almost. Like it's a cafeteria
Yeah.
line, it feels
Yeah,
like.
exactly. Like there's different ways to come in at it and shit,
Yeah.
depending on what you want. You get in different lines, and it's really efficient. They have a giant menu, but
Yeah, like huge like
I would
it was
never go
crazy
there.
because Jamie like looked up the menu and like there's like some stuff that's like we like to call it accidentally vegan because she's vegan, but they have like deep fried mushrooms and it's like okay, and all, their butter for their popcorn like usual is like dairy free, which is cool for people who are into that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
because
just
it's a
oil.
petroleum product.
Oh yeah, it's just liquid yellow.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what it's just hot yellow is what it is.
Hot
Mm,
yellow.
hot yellow.
Trump's
Yellowy.
favorite. Trump's
Yeah, it
favorite.
is, right? They've got like they've got pretzels and shit, like they have popsicles, they've
Their
got ice
pizza
cream.
is legit good too.
Yeah. And they
Yeah.
make I think they have their own brand of like soda too.
Yeah.
Like Benji Cola and like
Ooh, I love a good.
and they like some sort of lemon lime beverage too, I think is what they have.
I
too.
love a good generic but business specific soda.
You know what
Mm.
Leanna's a sucker for that they sell?
What?
So if you get popcorn, they have little containers of ranch powder or blue cheese powder or like more butter powder. Like they have these different powdered
Topping,
toppings that you can get for the popcorn. And it's really good.
Yeah. I love a
No.
Benji's moment.
An exciting time, it sounds like.
Oh
would
yeah.
like-
It was
I would like to just say, for the record, the last time I was at Benji's Theater, the movie that I saw was Independence Day.
oh
Like when it came out.
Yes.
Holy
Damn.
shit. I went for my first time last year and I saw it was all kids shit. Who knows? But it was Toy Story 4 and I cried at it. And I was like
I cry
"God
at
damn
every
it."
Toy Story
Yeah.
ever.
That's why I don't watch them anymore.
But it was a scout thing. So there was a bunch of scouts that were going to stay there overnight. And so you were saying about the jingoistic fucking thing they do with the damn national anthem.
Uh-huh.
They had a child sing it, they had a child bugle it, and then they had a
Oh.
man sing it.
Not the first time they've had a child bugle something with Scouts. Nailed it.
God damn it.
I'm proud of you. That was good.
Thank you.
I set it up. You just knock it out. There you go.
You
Thanks.
set that, he spiked it.
Thanks. It's because I've been watching a lot of daytime TV lately, and they are running lots of lawyers who want to help you if you have a complaint against the Boy Scouts of America.
Okay, look.
Damn.
As a guy, as a father,
Uh-huh.
person who is in a house with a child, and you're watching a children's show during the day on a weekend, and these fucking ads come on.
Oh, so you're seing them too, like during Teen
Yeah,
Titans Go
dude.
and stuff. Craig of the
And then
Creek.
Crosby's like, "What are they talking about?" I'm like,
Well, it's because the men who are touched by the Scouts end up becoming
fathers,
or just adults. No, adults who
or
sit home and
adults
watch Cartoon
watching,
Network
or
all day.
adults watching fucking
Not senators.
children's- What's that?
Not senators.
Yeah. But
Well,
it's
sometimes senators. It depends how rich they are.
I love
it's
Catholics.
So fucking crazy.
All right, thank you. And now
Still
Brian.
pretty sure I'm the only altar boy who's never been molested. By the way.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure you're not.
Now
I mean,
for
you've been
the
molested.
finale of
I've never
our,
been molested.
well, it's been the biggest
I know.
well of it all. Brian, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna go get more
So-
beer. I'll be right back.
Yeah, now's
Yeah,
the time.
let's all go off camera while Brian's teased this up. Still recording, Brian. You can go ahead.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
the
here for
support
you,
is-
Brian.
Thank you. The support
I'm
is
here.
deafening.
You know what? I know what you're going through.
Thank you. So what many of the eagle-eared listeners of the City That Breeds podcast have been hearing that I've been going through a couple of different changes in my life. Got back into school. I've lost some weight. I've been doing some exercising. What they don't know is that the reason all of this has kind of occurred is that in the middle of June, I separated from my wife, Caitlin. And it is very sad.
Yeah, it was the weekend of my birthday.
Happy birthday, Evan.
That
I was
was your
like, hey,
gift.
guys,
Why aren't you more appreciative?
Yeah.
Right.
You guys want to go out for my birthday? And I got separate text messages from the both of them being like, "Oh, I gotta work. I'm working late."
I have to work. I have a doctor's appointment. It was that sitcom.
I have to
We're
take my
sick.
grandma to the vet.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. So for the last couple of months, I've been living at my dad's, and that's why I've been, biking 10 miles a day, because I bike 5 miles from like Mount Washington to Quarry over to Hamden at the Giants, and he doesn't buy any of the food I like, and he doesn't buy soda, so I stopped drinking sodas, and got back into college, got myself a therapist, and on Tuesday I move into a new house with some very nice people. I'm pretty excited about it. Thanks, guys. So it's been really interesting to like not talk about these things on the show. I spent a few weeks really, really sad, and I am still pretty, base level weirded out and sad about everything. But yeah, I'm getting there. Things are doing all right.
Well, you have a support team in us, Brian.
Oh,
Absolutely.
thank you. I don't have a support team in Google, which is upsetting. I was at my house today. This is a funny story. I was at my house, air quotes, my former house today, packing up some things. I have a lot of comic books and a lot of books. It's distressing.
Really?
Where are these
yeah.
going?
You don't seem like the type.
Thank you. Casey, they're coming. They're coming with me. They're going. To their
I have a
house.
question. I have a real quick question, and this is serious.
Please.
Are you going to tape the long boxes together and make a couch?
No, but that sounds like a great idea. Sounds like a great idea. I'll have to think about that.
John's best ever idea.
No, so I put 20 boxes of stuff together today, and I'm like, all right, we're good.
That
We're
was
good
just
to
the
go.
comics.
Well, no,
just
it was
the books.
books. It was books, but they're like legal boxes. The reason I picked legal boxes is because you can get a lot in there, and they're light enough that you can carry two. So that's how I'm moving. So I'm walking outside after I lock the house up, and I get a push notification on my phone, and it's like Gmail. It's like, you have been removed from John's family group.
Oh, God.
And John is Caitlin's dad. I'm like, oh,
Yikes.
ouch, Google. What a
Damn.
stark and painful reminder of 21st century divorce. It was rough.
I know exactly how you feel when my ex-in-laws defriended me on Facebook.
Yeah, so it's like, it's these moments that are hilarious, but
It's like the modern equivalent of being taken off the tape message machine.
Oh,
back in the
fucking
day.
A, man.
Scratched
Yeah.
out of the address book.
Yeah.
When I was part of his family group, I had like YouTube Premium, so I have to get used to watching ads on YouTube again.
Oh,
Holy shit, the struggle is real.
Beyond the other, beyond the idea of getting used to a life alone in the middle of a pandemic, the whole thing is a disaster. Taylor Swift really got me through. That new album came out at just the right time.
You and
What a
Rebecca as well. Jesus
Good
Christ.
fucking album.
It was so good.
Jamie bought 3 copies on vinyl.
There were a lot. That's I knew that Exile, I felt like, was the song that really got me through. There was a lot to that one that I
Good
really felt a lot. So
Yeah.
give Taylor Swift a lot of credit all of a sudden. And it's been quite the summer for me. But back in school, fall's coming. Maybe eventually I'll get to be in a social situation again. That's what I'm really looking forward to. We're going to Union on Friday.
I was going to
Hell
say,
yeah.
as you may be listening to this, the group of us will be at Union Craft Brewery, hooping it up.
Yeah, pretty excited about that. Haven't been there in 6
Try not to
fucking months.
aim your missile launcher at the house across that pathway in the woods.
No. And that's the other thing, this whole thing's been pretty amicable. I don't know how to,
That's the word.
amicable.
There it is.
Amicable.
You got the rights to libel.
Thank you.
Reliable.
None of it's any fun, but I mean, Caitlin and I are still 2 people who really, really like each other, and that's never going to change. And then, here I am moving into a house with 3 strangers. It's going to be great.
Oh
I'm so
shit!
excited.
So you're moving in. You're moving in with people.
I'm moving. Oh yeah, I'm moving with people. There's a 48-year-old dude and a couple of 30-something-year-old ladies. I want to just stress how very middle class these people have seen. I'm not moving into because some kind of sad poorhouse.
No,
I don't know why
Yeah.
that's important for me, but it is.
Well, because let's face it, you wouldn't be able to move in with a bunch of 20-something co-eds. They would not have you. It would make,
No, but
I don't know. I feel like Micah kids would have him.
oh
Thank
fuck
you.
yeah!
it would make for amazing content. Let me tell you that. But yeah,
He would have so many different colors in his hair.
I sent a couple of emails, or Facebook messages to some 20-something grad students. I'm like, hey, I'm Brian. I did not know how to do this scenario, but by the time I sent the email to this place they're like, we already have a 40-something-year-old dude here. I'm like, cool. This is my Hail Mary. Otherwise,
I get it. I get it.
this is the only place that's got to take me. I got some very curt no thank yous, at first. They must not have heard of Equal Housing Act or something. I think that's how it's called.
yeah.
So yeah, lots going on. Pretty excited.
What area are you going to be living in?
I'm staying in Hampton. I like Hampton.
Hell
man.
yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say you don't have to deal with the racist neighbor anymore.
Well,
No, so I saw the racist neighbor today, and I knew that Caitlin had seen him because she's like, Charlie asked where you were, and I'm like, oh, did you tell her that I'm okay? And because Charlie's a cat, and she's like, nah, bro, the guy next door. I'm like, oh, what'd you tell him? And she's like, I told him you're at your dad's. He said, quarantine's a bitch.
Yeah,
So,
I think this for me at least. I mean, lots of this is very, very sad. But the cats now, I'm like, oh, these cats were so precious. And
well, the good news is that they're not being murdered in the divorce. They're just going to be.
are. That's part of the divorce.
That's part of it. That's part of it, that we have to kill the
If I
cat.
don't get
Sacrifice.
them, nobody gets them.
You can't.
No.
Or you can split them in half and tie them together at one end or the other, and then you get half cat, and she gets half a cat.
We're gonna make.
Oh,
a
so you don't
cat.
have a cat and a dog? You could get a cat dog.
It's not a cat dog. It's a cat.
Mm.
It's cat.
It's a cat.
What
No,
would you
cats.
want? The all heads or all butts?
I'd want the heads. I guess.
No, John, don't be a monster. It's just half one cat on the bottom and then the other cat on the front.
oh, so like a hybrid
Oh.
of both.
So like tabby spotted
Yeah.
instead
What
of
the
butt.
fuck kind of cats
butt-
are you looking
cat.
at? Spotted.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know
fortu-
types of cats. I know
fortunately-
tabby. That's all. That's all the kind
Fortunately for
of
these
cats. Tabby
cats,
on one end, Persian on the other. There you go.
Okay.
there are no pets that being added to this house that I'm moving to. So the cats will stay alive, and they're going to stay with Caitlin. And Charlie is the greatest thing I ever did with my life, but one must move on. I get to get a kitten now, I guess.
That's always the weirdest thing is when people break up and they have animals, and it's like, who gets what? Yeah, Rebecca.
What? Oh, well, I lost
Talk about it. Yeah.
my two children, my litter mates that I had for 8 years, and
Ooh.
I got to take my baby one with me, but now he's a psychopath and tries to kill our senior cat that we have. So
Yeah, no, I mean, it sucks. I saved Charlie from out of my car and stuff, but they're gonna be fine. And
no, yeah, it's like my girlfriend Jamie, as you know, she's cut your hair before.
she cut my hair.
Yeah, she's wonderful. She's a very beautiful
cut my hair
human.
before.
I'm obsessed. She's great. I love her. Wow. She was like, one day she was like, you know what? Like, we give animals way more credit than than they
No,
deserve.
the
Because,
internet age has hyperbolized the ownership of pets, and I'll be fine. I love my cats. I'll go get another kitten.
Right.
I'm
But
gonna be
it's like,
fine.
your cat's going to be well taken care of. It's going to keep living its life. And it's sad for you, definitely, that your cat's not near. But
But the cat don't give a shit.
right. The cat's kind of like, I'm still getting food and water and cuddles when I want it. But yeah, it's sad to think about because these are your children that you raise. But,
Just get new ones.
Yeah, just get new ones. It's
I'm
fine.
really sad. I miss my cats.
Can
Just
we
get new
talk about
ones.
something sadder now?
No, I was
Yeah.
going to say before we get to the palate cleanser, I'm taking producer Mila to my grave. Like that cat's mine. It's forever.
Oh yes, that cat will live another 30 years.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, it will. Okay, because I'm going to clone her.
Ah.
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm making
I'm
this sound
feeding-
effect.
hold on. No.
Oh.
Did you want to hear the story that we were talking about earlier about me?
Oh yeah, you told
Oh,
me that-
your fucking
you-
shit show that you brought up, your fucking white trash ass bullshit that
Oh,
you
you
have
gosh,
some, you
yes,
have
the
some
one that
weird,
we
you have
did
a weird
before.
breakup story.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my breakup story happened 17 years ago.
Oh dear.
In college, my first day of college, I met a guy, and him and I became very quick friends, like instantly. And he had a girlfriend that went to St. Mary's College. I went to Frostburg. 5-hour trip, whatever.
Go Seahawks.
Yeah, exactly. And throughout college, him and me were like brothers. We were both in the art department, artists, whatever. We were both in bands together, inseparable, basically brothers. Move out of college. He's got his girlfriend, Leanna. I have my girlfriend, Pam. He moves to Canton first. I moved to Lauraville, then to Canton. But we were always inseparable, like all of the two couples and a group of friends. And then about a year into living in Canton, my fiance at the time, Craig, had already married Leanna. I was in the wedding group. I was, whatever, a groomsman. And then I was engaged to be married. And then one day my fiance was like, I'm leaving you for Craig.
Craig.
Yeah, Craig.
Escándalo.
Yeah.
Jacques.
Jacques. And they lived 2 blocks down the street from me. So I went to go kick his ass very quickly and wasn't able to. But
Did he
then,
beat you up? Did he take your woman and beat you up?
no, trust me, that would not have happened.
Oh.
But Leanna actually kept me from being in the house. I have no idea she did it. She just like stuck her foot in the door and wouldn't let me in. And I didn't want to completely destroy their door, but it cracked a bunch. So Leanna and I started commiserating and hanging out all the time, but we've known each other at that point for almost 10 years. And then just being around each other and then now I'm married to her.
Yada yada yada.
Yeah, yada, yada,
Wow,
yada. We're married
so
with
romantic.
a child.
That's
Yeah.
so romantic.
But no,
of you.
there was a time where like me and Leanna were walking down the Fells Point to go get drunk, as one does. And I literally remember the point where I was just like, she said something and I laughed like, and was just like, oh, God damn it. I love her. Fuck. Like, it was totally inappropriate because it still was like, the time had only been like a few months.
Yeah.
And then I was like, God damn. And then I held that in for a bit and then had to be like, okay, look, and then that's how Leanna and I got together. Like we got together in 2003. We got married in 2008. We've known each other since 1994.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted, I thought everybody knew that story.
That's
Sorry.
cool that you guys have known each other when I was 3 years old.
Yeah. Cool, right? I was 18.
I was 11.
That is still a very wild story. Like you.
Oh, it's
great.
bananas.
That's
Yeah.
some Jerry Springer shit.
It really is.
No,
I
it
can't
is-
believe. I can't believe you didn't cash in on the opportunity to go to Chicago and be on Jerry.
To be on Springer,
Oh,
right?
Shit.
Well, the thing is, everybody like, oh, you just swapped, and it's like, no, my best friend left my friend for my fiance. Like, I had no part in this. It wasn't like, all right, baby, let's get some swingers going. No, it wasn't that. Like, let's get creepy and see what everybody's cracks look like. Like, no, it wasn't that at all.
Ah, that sounds fun.
That sounds fun.
It does sound fun, right? Like
That's
what
super
people
horny.
in the 70s did. Like, let's swap keys and fucking, pubic hair. Like, that's not a thing.
wanna
I
tangle
wanna do.
My pubes, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, like dogs when they get stuck together, but except it's humans and pubes.
Yeah, and
Exactly. Yeah.
shag carpet. Yeah,
It's like a Velcro situation.
you're like macrameing
Oh.
yourself into a fucking floor.
You human fly yourself into just some 70s lady's bush.
you're like
Hell yeah.
sexually like dreading your hair, your pubic hair with another person.
Oh,
It's well, and you have hair all over because it's 70s. So like you have
Yeah.
your chest hair and like your big bushy mustache and like everything's
Ashes.
just attached.
Cigarette ashes and
Probably some cocaine because you're at a key
Oh, well,
party and it's the
no doubt.
70s.
there's
Yeah.
shag carpet involved.
Definitely Quaaludes. You're definitely doing some.
Hey, look at
Quaaludes.
that. We're out of
It's-
time on the first half of the CTP mashup show.
I was seeing how long that would go.
No,
Yeah.
these were very good stories. I have to, Brian, of course, we wish you the best of luck.
Oh, thanks.
Brian, seriously,
We wish you well.
you know for a fact you can call any one of us at any time if you're
Hell
ever,
yeah.
if you're ever feeling like and this is serious, if you're ever feeling bad or you're ever feeling like you just want to talk, just call me or text me and I'm here, brother. Like,
I
no doubt.
appreciate it.
and we've talked a little bit since this has happened, but I want you to know, like, I'm here.
Yeah, hit
I
me up.
appreciate it. I will, guys. I'm really worried about dating with gray chest hair. So, like, these are the things. These are the questions that I have.
I know
think that's the
I know
least of
you're
it.
trying to be funny right now.
I am.
But for
That's
real,
what I
like
do.
no, but like for real, it's nice to talk to people until it isn't.
Oh yeah.
Like
totally.
one thing that me and Leanna had, our friend made us a I want to stop talking now card because all of our friends, all they wanted to do was talk about it while it was going on, and you don't want to talk about it after a certain point. So you
Yeah,
just throw the
that's
card
true.
down and be like, all right, can we just have a normal night?
Also, there's
You know what I
also
mean?
a really annoying amount of people that just like you haven't heard from in like 5 years, and
Oh,
they're like,
Jesus.
"Oh my god, like what happened?" And you're like, "Girl, I haven't seen you since college." Like,
Or even worse, they
stop
want to tell
fucking
you how
texting
much
me.
they fucking hated your ex.
oh,
yeah,
that's
no,
so
yeah,
toxic.
I've hated
Don't
her
let
since I've
people.
known her.
that.
Oh,
The worst shit.
I had a
ever.
couple of those people, and I'm
Yeah.
like, please don't. Like,
Yeah,
unless it's your parent saying that, like, it's unacceptable.
Yeah, that's and it's just not the attitude I'm taking. I think
Exactly.
two people can love each other and can't live with each other. I
being
think that is.
You're being very adult. I'm very proud of the way you're taking.
I am a microphone. Thank you.
Microphone.
But yeah, but I that is the general tact that I'm taking. I can't say that I am living it. I was all the time, but
Of
as
course not.
but as things have gotten progressively further, it's become easier. And
Good.
I all I ever wanted was for her to be happy. So
Yeah,
that's all I want now.
hell yeah.
I think that's a perfect jumping point then
Thanks.
to
Wow. Ding.
celebrate
Spice. Oh, the internet sensation.
the internet sensation. Sweeping 92Q, it's time for shout-outs!
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Shout-outs. This is the part of the show in which we take a break and come back with a different show in which we give mad props, aka shout-outs, to persons, places, and things that are giving us jollies and improving our quality of life. Before we get to the round robin table of shout-outs, Casey, do you have any shout-outs from the fam zone?
Kate says, shout out to Pumpkin Spice Coffee products returning to our lives, and shut up to anyone who wants to judge me for my basicness.
Guess what?
Yeah.
I will second that. I will second that.
Ugh.
I am ready. That's what we need at this point in 2020 is pumpkin spice.
Yeah, let's all just
Fuck
get
yeah.
more comfortable.
I'm gonna give you a little peek in. I'll give you a little peek into the next segment with the food news.
Mhm.
Get ready for some of that.
Okay, all right.
Kate
me up.
says, shout out to the TV show Cannonball featuring Mike the Miz. It's incredible.
Oh, I like Mike the Miz. He was on the challenge.
Remember when that guy was on The Real World?
Yeah.
The only season of Real World I actually watched.
What? That's the
Wait, what's the name of the show?
that's the casiest thing I've ever heard.
Casey, what is the name of the show?
Cannonball.
Never. What is it?
I don't know.
It's about a.
You know
it's
he's
about
talking
a
about
car.
though, right?
It's about a car race across the country, and Burt Reynolds and Dom DeLuise are there.
That's Gumball. Oh,
It's Cannonball
oh,
Run.
Cannonball Run. Sorry, yeah.
Early shut up to the team that recently broke that record by disguising their car as like a cop car.
That's pretty great, though.
That's genius.
It's pretty sweet.
Fucking
Or
cheating.
no, they broke it because nobody was on the road because it was COVID times, right?
That too. But
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
they
that's
basically
smart.
painted their car like a cop
Yeah.
car.
We should totally do that. Like that's a thing we should do.
You
Okay.
fucked up by getting rid of your other
I was
car.
gonna say you don't have a car, Casey. You sold your
Yeah.
Vento.
I mean,
Prius-
I did.
I don't
The
think your
top
minivan's gonna make it.
Prius
Top
only
speed
go
on the
35
Prius
miles
is
per
not
hour.
that great.
Top speed on a Prius is 6.
You're gonna have to steal a catalytic converter out of a Prius and put it into your fucking minivan.
And it's not even 6 miles per hour. It's
It's
just
just
6.
6. Right. Nobody knows. It's just 6.
It goes from 1 to 10. Sorry, awkward. My shout out this week is to the season finale of Alone, season 7.
What?
Yeah,
We
cool.
lost you, Evan.
We lost.
Yeah.
It was.
Just give it a moment; it'll come back.
You froze up like Brian Levy at his kitchen table.
Yeah, I got the alert. Hold on, let me do it again. My shout out to this is to the season finale of Alone, season 7. A literal hermit won $1 million and promptly stated he would disappear for a year with the money. Another shout out is to Hannah the Miller, whose birthday is Saturday.
Hey! Birthday, Hannah.
There you go.
We got
She's
some
in the
more
background,
from
by the
the-
way. She was the hand, Rebecca, that we saw.
Oh, okay.
Get some
Um,
Who's next?
fan zone. We got some more from the fan zone. So Keisha
great.
says, shout out to our sanitation workers, not only in Baltimore, but everywhere. Hashtag unsung heroes.
Oh God,
Recycling in Baltimore canceled until November.
that's what I was
R.I.P..
gonna say. Yeah, my wife is like I got the notice and my wife was in a meeting, so then I waited until she was out and I told her. Well, actually, I went up and told her during the middle of the meeting, and I thought her skull was gonna crack in half.
Well, it's only for pickup, right? You can still take it to
Yeah, and that's
recycling.
Oh,
center.
can I? Thanks.
so immediately she started coordinating with the street to do like a bi-weekly recycling run.
I was
So
gonna ask your wife if she could come pick up my compost as well as my recycling.
she'll be by next week. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
We're gonna see Brian the Levy riding down the street on his bike with a giant trash bag strapped to his back
Hell yeah.
to the local.
What,
That's-
like a parachute to slow him down?
like that time that the Always Sunny gang broke the trash strike. I'm going to put together my own trash pickup.
Sure.
What?
Great. Good.
Any
Thanks,
others
guys.
from the fan
I haven't
zone,
seen that
Casey?
episode.
Yeah.
Thanks for all of that.
Yes, and
Thanks.
Yeah.
Real
Haley-
helpful.
Haley says, shout out
sorry.
to the NBA players boycotting their home playoff games to protest continued racially motivated police violence.
Yeah, thank God we didn't get into all that because we could be here for 5 hours straight.
and also shout out right now to MLB who shut down all games tonight,
Yep.
Yeah.
Just gonna
cool.
mention that.
and the Ravens for putting out like a very poignant and definitive stance on where they are. It was really cool.
Hell yeah.
And last one for the fam zone. John says, shout out to Ann Pizza. Just a really good pizza.
I didn't. say
Agreed.
that.
Agreed.
No, another John H.
There's no such thing. There's no other Johns. It's not like a
okay.
No
normal
other
name.
Johns.
Oh yeah. No.
Have you had Ann's Pizza?
I love and pizza.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
it good?
It's very good.
Their logo is terrible.
It's just an ampersand.
Yeah, it's terrible. It looks like it. Yeah, it's just it's garbage.
Genius.
It's a garbage.
Pretty bad.
So good.
And pizza. what?
Casey, what do you got shout out wise?
Shout out to Elmo. Because Elmo lets me have my coffee on Saturdays uninterrupted.
Oh my
fuck
god.
yeah, he
are you
does.
Ask
serious?
him?
What'd you say?
You have to ask him?
No, I'm just saying, like we have opened up the floodgates to Sesame Street, and it is
Nice.
glorious. On a Saturday morning, it's perfect.
Magnificent.
John Hauser III, what do you got?
I'm gonna go sort of with Casey's thing. I'm gonna give a shout out to Sherlock Holmes. My son has recently found Sherlock Holmes and is absolutely obsessed with him. We've
Like the books? I mean, the
we
stories?
watched
Or
we watched the movies last weekend. So we had a Sherlock Holmes arama. So
Robert Downey Jr.?
we watched Sherlock Gnomes. We
Oh,
watched
well,
Young
okay.
Sherlock, and then we watched Sherlock Holmes 1 and 2.
Mhm.
And
Let's-
then we
hold
found
on.
out what? Yeah, go ahead.
Sherlock Gnomes.
Yeah, Sherlock
I
Gnomes.
heard that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's there's a Romeo and Juliet movie.
Oh,
And this is part 2, and it's called Sherlock Gnomes.
is this like something people who really enjoy Minions would also enjoy?
No,
Probably.
actually,
Yes.
Yeah.
it's not terrible. They're not as bad as you think they are.
Minions are good.
Oh, I
Are
hate
they?
Minions. That's
Are-
garbage.
Are they?
But
I like Despicable Me.
Okay.
no, I like
yes.
Despicable Me, yes, but the Minions movies, no. But the Sherlock Gnomes movie is actually like pretty good for a kids movie. Like there's a lot of garbage out there. This one was actually pretty good. Ozzy's actually in it, which is weird. They make him a gnome.
Oh, he's in Trolls World Tour too.
Fuck yeah, he is.
So
That movie's amazing.
My man
Okay.
has like 2 grandkids, and now he's living his best life.
Rebecca is too young for this, but do you guys remember Young Sherlock?
Yes, Barry Levinson's first movie.
Yes. No. Oh yeah. He directed it.
Yeah.
So a young man named Christopher Columbus wrote it.
Director of
Boo.
Home Alone.
Director of Harry Potter.
Oh, okay,
The
sure. That too.
fucking- The parallels between Young Sherlock and the first Harry Potter book, or just the Harry Potter series, is scary as shit. So, like, Young Sherlock came out in 1985, 86, and then the first Harry Potter book didn't come out until 94. But it's like we were watching it going, we're watching Harry Potter. It's just British kids in a school. There's 3 of them. One of them's precocious. One of them's kind of just like.
But that's its own
There's a girl.
old trope anyway.
But there's like the evil teacher. Like it was so close. Like it's to the point where I was like, okay, so Chris Columbus wrote this, and then when the books came out and they optioned it, I have a feeling that Chris Columbus was like, okay, hey, you just optioned a book that is basically a ripoff of my movie. I'm directing it, or I'm gonna fucking own everything. It was anyway. I'm sorry.
And now J.K. Rowling is the turf.
Yeah, terrible tangent. I'm sorry, but Sherlock Holmes, and then it just dropped yesterday that next month there's gonna be Enola Holmes. That's gonna be a show on a movie on Netflix with the girl from Stranger Things. And
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, and the guy who plays The Witcher and Superman, and it looks really good. Just sorry.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
So the music is long over. Rebecca, what do you got?
Sorry, guys.
Well, I would have to say shout out to the fine folks who own Asian Taste for never letting me down in remembering me and telling me that they now know that I've moved because I have a different address on my Grubhub account. Because they know my order so well that they're like, "Oh, you moved." And I'm like,
what is your order?
well, it changes. They actually know both of my orders. It's either chicken with broccoli combo, or I get like a shit ton of sushi from them. But I guess they know my name also.
That's it. That's all you get.
Very good.
I mean, I get other things assorted, but those are like the 2 main dishes that I usually get.
Gotcha. Okay.
Also, shout out to Kipo Ramen because there's
Just
Well, hold
ramen in general, but yeah, Kiko's
Just ramen.
pretty good.
yeah.
I got one more shout out, and
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have done this. Shout out to Frank Ski. Right?
Frank's-
What about him?
Are you fucking kidding? Your fucking song is the goddamn Percolator song.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah,
No,
sure.
that's one of our interstitial.
I mean, Doo Doo
but
Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the
Frank
the
Ski
shout
wrote-
out song is from 2 Dope J's.
But one of the 2 Dope J's is fucking Frank Ski. He's the one that's like Brown, the brand new brother in town. He's
I don't know
also
their
the-
names.
He's also the guy that sings, "There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in
It
this
should be
house.
a given
There's
that a
some
shout out
whores."
to Cardi B should be every week, honestly. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm giving a shout out to Frank Ski because he's for the first, like, after being a legend in Baltimore house music
And Philly.
he's getting paid.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Because that fucking song is just making bank.
Very good.
Certified freak.
Yeah, man.
7 days a week. You know?
Thank you to that pencil dick fucking asshole who brought it to everybody's attention that we're white. What's his
Very
name,
good.
that asshole?
Oh,
Ben Schwartz.
Ben
That's
Thank
not
you,
right.
there it is.
Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro.
Ben Schwartz. Ben
That guy.
Schwartz is
Ben
John
Schwa-
Ralphio.
I like Ben
Shout
Schwartz.
out to Ben Shapiro's wife's dry ass pussy.
Oh,
Her dap. Her dap.
He came out this week.
Sorry,
and-
girl.
He came
But
out
like
this
you're
week and
married
said-
to a chode.
He came out this week and said, "Look, the jokes are funny and everything. Let me do a Ben Shapiro. His voice is up here. It's
the
really
jokes are
weird.
funny and everything.
No. If you're gonna do a Ben Shapiro voice, it should probably very much be like this.
No, it's not that
Hel-
kind of voice though.
hel-
Have you
hello?
heard him talk? He's like a gnome himself.
He's still a Jew. Come on.
But he was talking.
It's okay, everybody. So am I. So am I.
He's allowed to make those jokes.
He said the jokes are funny, but I've had 2 kids, so that should tell you what I know about that.
Yeah, he knows how to come twice.
In a dry pussy.
That's
There you
all
go.
I
In a
can prove.
dry ass pussy. Congratulations, my dude.
Yikes. Brian Levy, give us your shout out so we can go to break and come on back.
My shout out is to K. Kapowski Beer
Oh.
from Columbia's own Black Flag Brewing.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah, they did a Zach Morris beer and now a Kay Kapowski.
And I've had it.
Beautiful.
All right,
That
that's
was
been shout outs, and now we're going to take a break and we are going to come back. And when we do come back, it's going to be the Rouxde Cooking School portion of the show. What will happen? I don't know, but it's going to be fun. And listen to this fine music. It's DC Go-Go. I've already selected the track. Enjoy it. In 3, 2, and 1.
Is there music playing?
Is this a
Oh,
prank?
we are fucked this up.
There is no
Sorry.
music.
3,
just
2, 1,
go.
me again. Sorry.
God damn it, John.
No, leave this all in.
No, this is how it's gonna be. You did this to yourself.
This is how the
Let's
show.
go.
This is how the second half starts now.
Fine, let's go.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the second half of this fucking unbelievable shit show. This half is going to be food news. So, is there any
Food news.
guys
Food news. News about food.
sing that again?
Food news. Food news. News about food.
There you go.
All right, John, sample that in every episode we have.
And
now.
then throw a Frank Ski beat behind it.
Who?
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Okay, so where do we want to start? Because I know where I'm going to start because
The
this
spicy nuggets.
this is an old. I don't have that story.
Oh, we have.
Yeah,
Um,
you don't.
Yeah, of course I don't. This one is old, but I didn't know about it, and I found out about it this week, and I was kind of shocked. I don't eat here, but I'm sure, like, I know Rebecca does. Does
What
anyone?
the fuck is that supposed to mean, John?
I know you eat at Taco Bell.
Oh,
No,
no, not
Taco
not
Bell.
anymore. Not anymore.
Why is that?
Because they support Trump.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a thing?
Yum
yeah.
Foods. Yeah.
Taco
Oh,
Bell and McDonald's. That's why we eat at Burger King.
Okay. So, did you know that they
Just ruined Taco Bell for me.
Did
Sorry,
you
y'all.
guys know that they took a bunch of shit off their menu?
Correct.
What?
You knew about this.
Oh yeah.
So, starting August 13th, which is 2 weeks ago, they
Mhm.
took a fucking ton of stuff off.
All their potato dishes gone.
So
What?
they took
That's the best part.
the grilled steak soft taco,
Mhm.
the 7-layer burrito, which I thought was like their like big mainstay, and
Mhm.
the one thing that was like their big vegetarian thing, right? Because I know Leanna, when she was a vegetarian, was a big fan of the 7-layer burrito.
Yeah.
They took Nacho Supreme off,
Mhm.
What?
the beefy Fritos burrito.
Excuse me. Wait, I didn't hear about that one because
Yeah.
that is now
Oh
personally
no,
attacking
we're
me.
going through the list. It's like a massacre. So
That's what
grill-
happens when you support
Right.
Donald Trump.
Also,
The cheesy potatoes, are they still on the menu?
Oh,
hold
they're
on.
gone.
No, I heard they were gone.
Oh, they're gone. Sorry, girl.
Can we get to it?
Yes.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. The beefy Fritos burrito, the spicy tostada. I mean, that sounds pretty innocuous.
It's got like a
triple layer-
It's got like a pita wrapped around it or something.
Oh, is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
The triple layer nachos,
Okay.
the spicy potato soft taco,
Mm-hmm.
the cheesy fiesta potatoes, the loaded grillers, which is cheesy potato beefy nachos,
Great stuff.
chips and dip,
Oh, they got rid of those?
which
What,
is
what are they laying waste to all nacho products for?
right, but like
Why are they
You can
anti-nacho?
I
Can't
think
you still get a Nacho Supreme for $5 and it's a meal on its own and you should get two?
Nacho
They
I see
Supreme.
those commercials all the
Did you
time.
hear? Nacho Supreme's been 86, homie. It's gone.
My God.
Damn. R.I.P. Taco Bell. They just self-destructed.
And the mini skillet bowl.
What?
So like those are the things that are donezo for now.
But I can still get a Taco Supreme.
So what's
There you go.
yeah, but what it's telling me is like what you guys were saying is like there's something going on with like some sort of crispy tortilla thing where they're just like, okay, we can't afford this,
Mm-hmm.
so let's kind of get rid of it. But the seven layer burrito thing is like weird because that's been a thing forever.
Okay, I didn't know they were getting rid of all those things. I knew they were getting rid of the potato stuff to make room on their menu to possibly introduce more plant-based options.
But what about Taco Bell fries, which are amazing?
Those are a limited time offer, Diva. I think
I
they're
wonder if they're ever going to keep
Well,
coming back.
But
I don't
also,
know.
I think that this is all COVID stuff. Like they just don't have the I don't know,
Supply chain issue.
the supply chain. Yeah, exactly.
But also,
heard-
Rebecca,
I don't know.
would like to remind
My
you
s-
that potatoes are plant-based.
no, but like like impossible meat and shit like that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like additional plant-based options.
Right.
I'm
But
also,
I heard
I am totally
that
here
you're not
for all
allowed
of
to
that
wear a
shit.
mask in Taco Bell.
What's that?
What?
I heard that you're not allowed to wear a mask in Taco Bell.
Well,
Really?
Yeah,
I think you made that up.
they make you take your mask off. They say, "This is Taco Bell, damn it, take your mask off."
they tell you to live moss and take your mask off.
breathe moss.
Breathe moss.
Oh my God, live Moss. Die.
Fourth meal is COVID.
Live moss.
Better run for the border, the northern border with Canada and government healthcare.
The weirdest
Hell
thing,
yeah.
the weirdest thing about this whole like just killing thing is they've killed the quesarito also, but you can order it digitally. So you can't go into a Taco Bell and order a quesarito, but you can sit outside of a fucking Taco Bell, order it digitally, and pick it up.
I heard.
I don't
that
know what that
they-
means, but that's really weird, right?
I heard that they got rid of all the items that had Spanish in the names. Is that true?
Nacho Supreme Beefy Fritos Burrito. I mean, that sounds pretty weird.
Fritos.
Everything's got taco or burrito.
Fritos has
right?
to mean something, doesn't it?
It
Or
means
are they
fried.
just trying to get rid of
Means
all
fried.
the words?
It's
Are
fried.
they just trying to get rid of shit
means
that has
fried, Brian.
none of their fake words like, I don't know.
Gordita.
Quesarito.
Which is
Gordita is a
That's
real
to
thing.
me.
I think one of my favorite, bastardization combinations is a Cruncherito.
Ah, yes.
Cruncherito. I mean,
Mine is
at
Mountain
that
Dew
point, they
Chili
weren't even
Blast.
fucking trying, right? All right, so
Damn, Taco
I've
Bell.
loaded this with a bunch of beer centric stuff.
Beer?
Yeah, because I figured we'd all be drinking. I know Rebecca probably isn't, right?
It's my empty Sonic
Yeah,
cup.
your Sonic cup.
I moved to whiskey and ice.
No,
Nice.
look at Brian.
Well, I'm at my dad's house. There's only
Brian-
so much beer here.
Are you gonna make it by the end? Because you already sound a little good. You
Oh,
all right?
well, good news. I've been smoking pot when, I'm also smoking cigarettes. So
Sweet.
I got that going on for me also.
Okay, so there's a beer in Colorado. I'm gonna let you guys see a picture of this thing.
Please.
Real quick. I'm sorry, everybody who's not.
Share that
Yeah.
screen.
Here we go.
It's fine. It's the only way we're going to build this YouTube channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So
Ooh.
there's a brewery that's reviving a beer that Mozart really liked. So
Wow.
there's a place in Colorado called Seed Stock Brewery.
The
And
Brewery of Cum.
yeah,
Ah,
so-
yes.
they have resurrected like a brew style that's called Horner beer. It's an Austrian style beer called Horner beer, and
Sounds horny.
apparently
I would say horny beer.
Yeah, exactly. So it was one
Do
of
I make you horny, baby?
Do I make you Randy?
it was one of Mozart's favorites when he was a youngin', I guess. I don't know. So what this is made out of, and it's actually pretty wild because like I'd never thought about this before. It's made entirely with oats.
Okay.
So
I love oatmeal.
well,
Could you
this is-
imagine? So this is Mozart's like favorite beer when he was a kid. Could you imagine Mozart like with a fake ID? Yeah, like hi, I'm Wolfgang Amadeus Beauregard, and I'm here to go to the bar.
I'm 28.
I'm 23.
How
Let
old
me
was
in.
he when he died, by the way?
and then they say, "Can I see your ID?" And then he turns his head and he's like, "What?"
Show him my ID. I'm Mozart.
I mean, honestly though, he was writing symphonies at like what, like 12?
6.
I'm sure at 4. Well, but actually, as me and
I
Rebecca
heard
know,
So you
As
mean
me
he was
sixth.
so he was already allowed to go
Like
to
the
like
Prius.
Studio 54 or whatever people in Mozart's day were
oh,
going
no
to.
doubt, no
He's
doubt,
like
Yeah.
I'm just hanging out. It's me.
he was
I'm
the Justin
Mozart.
Bieber of his time.
I'm hanging out with
Oh, yeah,
Lindsay
he was.
Lohan at the Chateau Marmont.
But as Rebecca and I
bring me
know,
some of my seed stock beer, please.
back then, everybody drank beer. Nobody drank water because water was unsafe.
I don't drink water now.
Yeah, but like back then, they actually just drank beer because that was the safe thing. Like,
Everybody's piss was mustard brown.
yeah.
Very thick. Smelled in the morning.
It's just like molasses.
Just comes out like syrup. Yeah. Oh,
it's
God.
just corn syrup.
Well,
It
hold on, I
wasn't
gotta
so
take a
much.
pee. It'll be about
stream.
8 minutes.
Everybody's
it wasn't
back.
so much a stream as it was a flow.
Everyone's
Oh,
kidneys
God.
were so backed up they just looked like they had back titties and shit. Like
Oh,
so bad.
that ain't it.
Congratulations, Colorado, on your new beer.
So okay, the thing. So we've already seen the one picture. I'll show you guys the other picture because
Oh,
it's actually
please.
it's a really nice picture of the stupid beer.
When you show us a picture of the beer, can you also show us a picture of Mozart's corpse?
Please.
Yes. So that's the beer. Like it's a really good packaging. They haven't made a lot of
Nice
those
label.
things. Yeah, like it looks fancy. They got like the the old school. What are those things called? Like back in the day when you bought liquor, it was like the
Mhm.
liquor board seal of approval,
seal,
or whatever
yeah.
the fuck it is. So this beer is unique because nobody makes beers with all oats. Like, yeah, it's mainly wheat with maybe
Quakers
some
do.
oats in it. That's just porridge. But since hazy IPAs and shit are trending, this thing is becoming like sort of it's becoming like the white unicorn for people because an oat beer I think doesn't last as long as a wheat beer, which is one of the reasons it doesn't make it. So one thing that they've done is they've added cream of tartar to it, to the wort, to make it a little sour. And
I
to
add
bring
tartar sauce to most of the drinks that I make.
Fucking
Nice.
disgusting. Is there some of that whiskey right now?
White and chunky.
Do it.
So
You
thi-
won't. No balls.
No, I
So-
won't. Absolutely not.
A Horner beer was invented in 1750, and Mozart wrote a song called "Bier der Hinz im Sommer es ich," which
That's a
is a
bop.
canon that named that beer the drink of the summer. So that's how that he wrote a song called "Beer of the Summer."
That song was the song
very
of the
strong
summer.
credentials.
That's fucking crazy. Like, when you think about it, like in terms of like,
That
Yo,
was-
okay.
everybody, I'm Mozart, and here's this new song I wrote about the beer. I hope
right.
y'all like
So
it.
like,
It's very
it's the
good.
Will Smith summertime, but except fucking Mozart about beer.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
That was
beer,
that was
oh,
the
beer,
WAP.
beer.
That was WAP of that summer.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Mozart. Please be listening to my new collaboration with DJ Jazzy Jeff. It's so good. Everyone will like it, and everyone will party to my new song. It's about the beer of the summer.
So they're
Starring
dropping.
Yeah.
Mozart and DJ Jazzy Jeff.
They're dropping. You can go onto Seed Stock's website and try to get one. I'm sure they're sold out. I think they only made
6.
90 bottles. Is
And
what it
please
says.
listen to me.
They're not
Mozart.
delivering.
Listen to my SoundCloud.
90 22-ounce bottles. So they made bombers, and yeah. So
Casey,
I'm
how
sure
many
they're gonna
of these
make more.
bottles? Casey, how many of these bottles have you already ordered?
I'm trying to order like 4 of them, but they
are you
don't.
looking right now? Seriously, Casey?
I'm looking right now. They're $22 a piece, but it's only for pickup, and they're not accepting orders, so it's probably sold out. So, I mean, I was kind of getting ready to hop in a minivan and drive to Colorado, but, you know.
Oh, Casey, get me some weed while you're there.
I mean, it
Members
sounds-
of the CTB show, remember when we tried to get the like bubbly sangria?
Uh-huh.
Where is that right now? I bet it's available.
I bet it's available.
Probably.
Yeah, there's a sangria cider that I've tried before that's really good.
Oh shit.
Bubbly.
We were supposed to go to Wine Source tonight to get Post Malone's Rosé because they have it available
Oh
now.
shit, really?
Maison number 9.
Yeah. That
I
we
guess we're
covered on
going
the show.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It'll be sold out.
Well,
Oh, I bet. It actually looks like a good rosé.
yeah.
Or at least he looks good drinking it in his suit and shit.
Yeah.
Next beer story we have is so we all know that there's like shit going on in California, like with the wildfires.
Mhm.
Everything's on fire.
A man
Correct.
put his fire out with a 40-pack of Bud Light.
Hell yeah. That's a true American.
Yeah. So this guy named Chad Little, who he lived in Vacaville, North California, in Solano County. He said, "Oh, somebody give me a prompt for this guy's fucking voice. Like, he's in California, but I want to go hillbilly, but that can't be right. Like, should it be like
I don't know.
I saw the fire coming from across and down the canyon?
He
What's
should sound
his
like
name?
somebody whose name is Chad.
Yeah, you could see it from over the ridge line." So he's like, "Yeah, I've spent 5 years at this point, and I'm not going to start going from ground one, talking about like he lost his last attic, his home, to an attic fire, and he had rebuilt his house.
An addict started a fire. The fire happened in his attic.
Both.
The fire started. The fire itself, the attic.
Hey man, I just wanted you to know, I just think I burned your couch up there.
But
Wait, question.
So-
Did you say this was a 40-pack of Bud Light?
yes,
Thank you. I wanted to revisit that.
did I say, no? I'm sorry, a 30-pack. 30. Sorry.
He had 10 left over.
Yeah. So the fire's coming, and he's freaked out, and he's got to protect his house, but the water supply had been shut off. So he's like, I didn't have any water. I had one barrel with a little bit of water, and then I tried
I'm
using
having
that,
a little,
but
I'm
that
having a
didn't
little
work.
fight with the Department of Public Works right now.
Well,
And
they
my
cut the
is-
water off because the fucking everything around him was on fire. They didn't want
My
all the
water
pipes-
is
He
shut
hadn't
off.
showered in weeks, except for the time he bathed himself in a 30-pack of Bud Light.
So
It's basically the guy from Into the Wild.
Yes.
So he says he'd have beer, and he said, I started ripping up sheet metal, and I had a 30-pack of Bud Light in there, and I just grabbed those. When I ripped up the sheet metal, I had this nail, so I was just shaking it up, popping it, and spraying it, throwing it down, and then grabbing another one. So
like
what
they
he-
were grenades?
exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So what he
Hell
was
yeah.
doing was shaking the cans, popping it with the nail, and then just sitting it next to the fire to let it be the tiny firefighter for him. So he said, I was shaking them and opening them up, but it was just dispersing too quick, instantly. So he's like,
Oh
popping
no,
them like
man!
crack.
It's dispersing too quick. We
Right.
gotta do something.
So
Too
he's like,
much.
when I saw the nail, I would just puncture a hole and shaking it. I was just going, I could aim it and concentrate it on the bad parts of the fire. So amazingly, he fucking puts out this fire going on. It wasn't his house. This was his shed. He did get some damage, but his buddies, he's laughing because his buddies always joke with him about drinking like shitty water beer, and he would always be like, "Hey man, it would save my shop, so I'm good." So
Hell yeah.
there you go. And to end the story nicely, after the it saved what he had going until actual firefighters showed up and put the big fire out around him. When everything was said and done, he still had a bunch of beer left over. So he just drank that shitty beer and grabbed a cold one and fucking.
And I got to drink a beer while I watched my house burn down. And it was all worth it.
Exactly.
Here's the point. Shitty beer saves lives.
That's true.
Too bad about my neighbor. He didn't have any beer, and he lost all of his possessions and his pets.
Oh God. Also his grandma.
Oh, she just could not get out of bed fast enough, and the fire.
Mama had a gimp leg.
I think the good news is that she probably suffocated from the smoke inhalation first before she burned to death. So I think she's doing all right. R.I.P. Granny. What a lady. She knew how to party.
I hit her with one of my Bud Light grenades.
I said, get up, old lady. Get up.
This isn't a defibrillator.
I'm sorry. She was trying to run, and then she tripped and she broke it up. And she's like, help me. And I just threw a beer at her. And said,
Jesus.
Here, use this.
Jesus, why are you paying on me?
You'll be fine. She didn't die from the fire. She died from an infection in the hip. You know, just the way
no.
Bud Light can.
Baltimore
shrapnel.
Podcast together at last.
Here we are.
You asked for it. Actually. All right. Back to pumpkin spice.
Oh God.
So
my favorite Spice Girl. Continue.
As I've said before on this show, I have become
that Casey, if I made you laugh.
I have become a convert to the White Claw.
Yes.
Because I'm a basic motherfucker.
Yes, you are.
Is there time out. Is there like a pumpkin spice White Claw?
It's great that you asked, Brian.
Thanks. Because I could not just imagine anybody saying, yes, you know what I would like? A nice, refreshing, crisp pumpkin spice White Claw. Sounds so
So
gross.
weirdly enough, there are people on Etsy that are selling like tumblers, or you can buy like fake stickers to put on your cans, which is really fucking wild. That says pumpkin spice White Claw.
And Etsy is wild.
This isn't White Claw that is actually doing it, but it's a company called Vive. And they're putting out a pumpkin spice White Claw. I mean,
because it's like
spice
seltzer
label.
Seltzer, yeah.
Oh,
you say pumpkin spice seltzer, right? Like, that's the idea of it. And it's like if someone was like, "Hey guys, why don't you come over? We'll have a cool, crisp, refreshing clam chowder White Claw." And I'm like, that is just, all the tastes of fall, but chilled.
If it's fall, y'all, leggings, leaves, and White Claws.
Damn right.
You know what? That's like
a thing
delightful.
That's a sticker you can buy on Etsy, by the way.
Leggings, leaves, and White Claw.
If you want to buy stickers on Etsy, go to my Etsy page.
Exactly.
Charmcitythreads.etsy.com. Thank you.
There you go.
Guys, what is the least appealing theoretical White Claw flavor?
Great question.
Grape.
Clam juice.
Just grape?
If we're going for like crazy shit, yeah.
I would say grape White Claw
It's
sounds.
Clamato fucking White Claw.
A nice fizzy tomato drink.
Yeah.
That's gross.
That tastes like crab juice. Yeah.
John, use your imagination. I'm going Jim Sock.
Oh, we're going like undrinkable.
I was gonna say, that flower.
Dumpster juice.
That flower, the National Garden, that only opens once a year.
Flower.
The corpse flower.
Well, the juices of the corpse flower seltzer.
Yeah, but each can of that shit would be like $2,000 because it only opens once every 87 years or whatever.
Is that the only flower? How many flowers are there?
A lot.
Good question.
6.
There's a couple. Yeah,
There's
like
6 flowers.
13 flowers.
How how many corpse? How
At
many,
least 10.
There's at least 6.
how many corpse flowers are there?
6.
Is there
Honestly,
like some,
there's not that
Same
many
answer.
corpse flowers, and that's why it's a big deal when they pop, because it's one
oh my god, they pop?
disgusting. Yeah, they like
Well, they don't
okay,
pop,
like
John. They open.
no, but have
Oh
you
my
ever seen
God.
it? They look like
Like Gallagher.
Revenge of the
Gallagher's got like a whole bunch of corpse flowers for every
No, it's like
show.
it's
and
like
he's just like,
body
you
snatchers.
know
when
who
those
sucks?
things pop.
Reagan. Corpse flower.
When it finally opens, it's like body snatchers, like it's
It
cool.
is,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the tower of goo that's in the middle apparently attracts
Yeah.
a lot of flies because it smells so bad.
Smells like dumpster juice.
So that would be a good answer for a White Claw. But yeah, let's back to the food news, please.
I was gonna
Mac
say
and me
bubble,
White
I was gonna
Claws
say
would be
bubble
good.
guts White Claw, but sure.
Grease trap at Royal Farms White Claw.
Sounds delicious, but okay.
So
Go off.
Vive Hart Seltzer has announced that it's tying into America's love affair with pumpkin spice, and their limited edition 6-packs are going to be out. I've never heard it. Has anybody heard of Vive Hart
Mm-mm.
Seltzer?
No, I
No.
thought we were already talking about pumpkin spice seltzer. Are we still talking about that?
Yeah. We're just
Oh,
talking
gotcha.
about, like, has anybody heard of this fucking place? Like,
No.
No.
So they're doing it. It's gonna be $9.99 a 6-pack. They're out of Covington, Kentucky.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if it's regional.
I mean, it sounds like it, but yeah, pretty weird.
Interesting.
Rebecca, we have talked about this company making weird beers before,
Okay.
but they're making more weird beers.
Excellent.
Dunkin' Donuts is making more strange beers.
Okay.
So, I mean, everybody's been getting on like the weird beer train. So, like, we talked about French's mustard.
Yeah.
A couple weeks
That
ago.
sounds gross.
They
Gross.
did a beer. LL Bean did a beer last year.
It just tasted like a boot.
A
Yeah,
backpack.
the Flaming Lips made a fucking
Flannel.
beer.
That just, I don't even want to know what that
It
tastes
just
Did it
tastes
taste like jelly?
Exactly.
It
Don't
was
use- yeah.
Vaseline.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So they've been doing beers for a while now with Harpoon. They've put out a pumpkin brown ale and a coffee stout. But this year, Harpoon and Dunkin' are releasing a full lineup of 4 beers, including 3 new beers. So arriving in September, Harpoon and Dunkin' are bringing back their popular coffee porter for a 3rd year. And then alongside it, they're doing Harpoon Dunkin' Pumpkin, Harpoon Dunkin' Boston Cream,
Yeah.
Harpoon Dunkin' Jelly Donut.
Ooh, jelly donut.
Yeah,
That's probably
so,
good.
I'm in.
So they brew it with donuts in it, but as Rebecca and I have talked about before, like the infusion is just basically for show.
Oh, yeah.
So like the mustard beer we were talking about, like they for the amount of like beer that they brewed, the amount of mustard that they put in it was basically like it's not going to do anything. It was all the other stuff that they put in it that would make it taste.
Did you guys taste it?
No.
No.
It sold out immediately.
It's like equivalent to when Kiss made their comic book and they printed it with their blood, but it was just a vial of blood in like 17 tons of ink.
Right. So
Everybody got hepatitis C that day.
That's true.
So
It
like,
is true.
oh yeah, I mean,
It's still out there.
It was just like that time that like Wild Wild Country happened, and they tried to get everybody sick through the salad bars, except that Kiss got everybody sick through that vial of hepatitis C blood.
Yep. Exactly.
That's a true story.
So yeah, actually all their beers sound gross. Like the Boston Cream Stout sounds disgusting. Like it's supposed to be like a creamy, dry Irish stout. The Jelly Donut is supposed to be like a hazy IPA, which makes no fucking sense. I guess it's because of the raspberry.
Mm.
And then the other one is their pumpkin spice latte kind of deal. It's just a thing, like gross. Let me see. There's a thing I got here, and there's a thing I got here. Where should we go? Should I go with you guys next, or should I go with you guys last?
No, go with us now.
Do we go with the Nug? Do we go with the Nug story? Yeah. Okay.
Spicy nugs.
100.
So what's the story I'm gonna say?
That McDonald's has new spicy McNuggets. They're coming out on September 18th.
September 16th, motherfucker.
Oh,
Ah,
shit.
that's so
Great.
close.
2 days earlier.
Here's
So-
my prediction with these nuggets.
Okay.
So McDonald's, the big story, since 1980, the nugget has not changed, except for the fact that they introduced like white meat, purely white.
Instead of gray meat.
Yeah, instead of like gristle and whatever meat that's
I
in
miss
there.
Wrestling mat meat.
I missile.
Yeah, and now they're like,
Fuck off,
"Oh,
John.
let's hitch onto this spicy thing, and finally decided to do a press release that says like, panko breaded cayenne pepper with other chili peppers, and then we're.
But is that what they're saying?
Oh yeah, I don't know if you read the press release,
I
but
mean, I got the press release here.
This
But
sounds.
that does
weak.
not look like it's panko coated.
No,
I
of
think
course
that-
not.
They're coming for Royal Farms, and I don't think Royal Farms should take it.
Listen,
I agree.
Royal Farms at this point.
But that is not panko, my friends.
No, of course not.
So-
Royal Farms right now is the king of spicy in terms of chicken product. Like
Oh,
their
without a doubt.
spicy tenders are legit hot.
Yes.
This spicy McNugget is going to be weak sauce. Their dipping sauce is going to be weak literal sauce. I'm not.
What,
I
their
have
their
low
mighty
expectations.
hot sauce?
Yeah, I have
That's
low.
what they're calling it, mighty hot sauce.
Yeah, mighty hot sauce.
But so, okay, this is their first ever flavor innovation with chicken
Wow.
nuggets.
Spicy.
Since 1983, chicken nuggets have been on their menu, have never left. So
I vote for McRib Nuggets. Continue.
Oh,
Linda
shit.
Van
Oh, that's
Gossen,
disgusting.
Linda Van Gossen, who's McDonald's vice president of menu innovation, said, "As our customers have been asking for spicy McNuggets for some time now,
Hello, I'm Linda.
we
and I work
couldn't
for
think of
McDonald's
a
of
better
America."
time to bring them to our menu. We can't wait for McNugget fans to get a taste of these new spicy options."
Ugh.
So yeah, so it's breaded with a tempura coating
Oh,
Made-
that's what I meant to say.
made of both cayenne and chili peppers. Meanwhile, the new mighty hot sauce is supposed to be a blend of crushed pepper, spicy chili, and balanced with savory garlic and a hint of sweetness.
I have a
No.
question.
It's the new dipping sauce. It's their first new dipping sauce since 2017.
I have a question.
Go.
What was the 2017?
I don't know.
No clue, Casey. I have a better question. How many McNuggets do you think you could eat in an hour?
Oh God.
6.
All of them.
Like, are we talking seriously? Like, if,
Yeah.
if
Actually-
I was hungry
In an hour?
In an hour.
in an hour,
Mm-hmm.
At
I
a
would-
minimum 50.
I would aim
I was
for
going to say
69.
60. Oh yeah, aim for 69. Yeah.
I mean,
Nice.
if we're
Nice.
trying, yeah, I could probably get like maybe 35.
All right, two things, guys. We'll do a CTB presents / Rouxde Cooking School presents taste test of these nuggets, and then on a side route, we'll do our 69 nugget challenge.
Mm.
Whoever wants to do it.
That's gotta be a Nugget Fest thing.
Virtual Nugget Fest could be possible. I'm just saying, in terms of the eating contest.
Mm.
I mean, it would totally suck. In
But I
terms
mean, what else are we doing?
right, like you have to buy your own nuggets and eat them on camera and be like, yeah, I did it. But, I don't know.
Because you have to eat a nugget a minute, and that's one. I think the first 40 go easy.
First
Sure.
40.
40.
Like that's like a an average stepping stone for somebody. The first 40 nuggets.
The first 40 are no trouble. But
I mean,
then
I might get that tonight.
I think it's that third 20 that really, that really
Fair.
hurts.
And then when you get past
that
the
third
third
20.
20, that last 9 nuggets.
The 9.
That last
Yeah,
2 pounds
to make it
of food.
nice.
You'll be saying 9 to those 9.
Yeah.
Thank
God
you.
damn it.
Remember when they brought back the Szechuan sauce?
Yeah, and there
Oh,
were
Rick
and
fucking
Morty?
idiots lined up outside of fucking McDonald's to buy one thing of sauce, and now it's on
we
eBay.
we
for
were
like,
there. We saw it.
Yeah.
So I have some
I
in my
don't.
fridge.
I don't take back anything I said.
I was cleaning out my fridge and I found some today.
Holy shit! Put that on eBay, 100%. You should.
It's from when they came back. It's not from like the Rick and Morty stuff, but still.
Not 25 years old.
It's from 1995.
It's the
So-
Mulan
Yeah.
original
Kate,
release.
you're right. This has nothing to do with Rick and Morty for Casey. He's just a Mulan super fan. He loves Donny Osmond.
No,
He-
I'm totally
he
going to
cannot wait.
rent.
You're getting ready for September.
Yes, I'm going to rent it. I'm going to spend the $30. I'm going to watch
Yeah. me
the
too.
live action movie. Why not?
I'm gonna invite everybody that I've had in my COVID bubble over to my house, and we're gonna watch Mulan on September 4th. or
Casey
whatever it's
loves
So
Ming Na Wen.
The crazy thing about McDonald's doing this is because like they've been very wary about jumping on the plant-based meat bandwagon, and
called.
also
Fucked up.
they're not trying to get on the chicken sandwich bandwagon, right?
Mm.
They don't
So-
need to.
I had a Popeye
but-
chicken
no, they
sandwich. the
have a
first time
chicken
the other day.
sandwich.
It was
Right.
magnificent.
Yeah, it's
They have a
supposed to be
chicken
fun.
sandwich that's with the southern chicken
Well, they have the
sandwich, I think it
McChicken.
is. But there's the southern style one that was
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of similar to Chick-fil-A.
But it's not. They don't have it anymore. I don't think.
Oh.
I
So it was
think
terrible
like,
anyway.
limited. Yeah.
Although this is going to be new to the U.S., they've offered this before in Singapore, and I think in England they've had a spicy chicken nugget thing before. So it's not like they haven't been like workshopping this. I think, they try to do this shit in like other countries sometimes to see what really
yeah.
sells. All right, so I got a couple more stories. What do we want to go with? Do we want to go with KFC or do we want to go? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys 3 topics:
Okay.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch,
Mm.
KFC,
Mm.
or pepperoni.
So
Pepperoni.
I was going to say we just did a chicken topic, so let's do pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
All right, Casey, that'll be the last one. And
That'll be the last one. Okay,
All right.
and just quickly, KFC is getting rid of finger licking good. That's what they're doing.
okay.
Because of
They're-
COVID.
They're getting rid of the the tagline finger licking good. It's a big shit show that they're just trying to like someone somewhere said, okay, how can we like take advantage of this as much as possible? So they're going to suspend finger licking good and then bring it back once there's a vaccine, I guess. It's blatant,
Or-
and horrible, and monstrous.
Or you can live life on the edge and just do it. YOLO.
Yeah, lick your Nikes.
Cheers.
Just
Go
do it.
for it. Just fucking do it.
So there's a pepperoni shortage.
Oh?
Pepperonis are becoming
All sizes.
Yes, pepperonis are becoming much more expensive because of the meat processing and all that shit. The prices are going up. And
On Tuesday?
what?
Are the prices going up?
No,
On
they're already
Tuesday?
up. They're already.
You're a fucking idiot.
I don't get that reference. What is that?
I'm assuming you
Never mind,
mean
moving along. Let's
like
come on.
Drake going up on a
Oh, okay.
Tuesday.
Okay, thank you. I didn't get it.
God damn it. I really hate that Brian and I are always on the same wavelength.
I love it. It's my new favorite thing.
So the problem is like we're probably not going to see this because the pizza places are taking the hit,
Mm.
but there's going to be like a point where I think that it's going to get to a point where they're going to start charging people more, and then people are going to freak out. Freak out. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Your mama. Freak out.
When I was your age, Johnny, we used to have things on pizzas called pepperonis.
They
They
were
were delicious.
they were on trees. You could get
They
them for
looked
free.
like nipples.
It looked like well, sometimes nipples look like pepperonis, much less than
They
pepperonis
were
that look like nipples.
very interchangeable.
When you would spray a person with a T-shirt on and it was white, you would see their pepperonis.
It was delightful. And now,
Wide
there are
or
no
small.
more children. You're a figment of my imagination, Tommy. We're in the end times. We're in the end times.
Smoke bomb.
No,
Okay.
Bud Light Bomb.
Last story.
Bud Light bomb.
And I got this story just for Rebecca, just
Oh,
because
God.
I know you're about to lose your poop. You're gonna shit in your fucking butt.
In it?
Yep, you're gonna shit in your butt.
That's where
Usually
they keep the
it's
poop.
out. Usually
Poop is
it's out.
Poop is kept in the butt.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're gonna poop in your back.
Ooh.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is releasing just the dust.
Oh.
What?
Yep. So, B&G Foods has released Cinnamon Toast Crunch Cinnadust seasoning.
Holy shit.
Yep.
I'm just
And-
going to be like in elementary school again, making that cinnamon and sugar toast.
Yep. So
But it's
they're
just cinnamon
like,
toast crunch.
so they're recommending it to put it on buttered toast, sweet potatoes, milkshakes, cookie dough, ice cream, popcorn. Popcorn actually sounds fucking pretty.
That sounds
Popcorn sounds
incredible.
good.
Yeah, French toast, pancakes, or right into a glass of milk to make instant cereal milk.
Oh.
Isn't this just cinnamon sugar? Like,
Yes.
Great question, Casey.
No, I think that the way that it looks like it has like Cinnamon Toast Crunch pureed into it. So
Mm.
like
Interesting.
I think it's more spice than cereal, but there's definitely a cereal component to give you that like wheat texture flavor.
Like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that cereal flavor.
Yeah, exactly.
it's crunchy.
So where you're going to be able to find this on September 1st is at Sam's Club for $6 a bottle.
Well, Casey doesn't like Sam's Club
Apparently.
because one time Sam Walton kidnapped his son.
Oh no.
Oh,
And that's
true.
what I got, guys.
damn.
Great
But-
content, John.
That was
Thank you.
excellent. Can we talk about Cheetos mac and cheese though?
Oh yeah, that they're just putting that shit out now.
Yeah, I need, if somebody knows where that's at, let me know. I need it
Well,
for science.
Is,
Somebody
is
shared
that a
on our-
craft product?
It might just be Cheetos, like it has Chester Cheetah on it.
Mr. Cheetah.
And they have jalapeno and like the hot Cheetos, like the red hot Cheetos.
Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
have
it sounds good.
3 different kinds of Cheetos mac and cheese, and I need them. So
Well, come see me at Giant. We'll walk around and find them.
I mean, it looks
All right,
like it's
I
just a
will.
normal product, right? Like I don't think there's like you get it at Walmart.
Oh, you can?
Yep.
Okay.
Walmart.
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 Hell yeah.
Walmart.
I should have known. Walmart.
Hello, I'm George Walmart.
So
All right, if there are no other food topics,
no.
Yeah.
There are none except for the topic that I like pretzel chips, and I will eat them. all
Except
the
that
time.
you've been eating for fucking 30 minutes straight. Yeah.
yeah, on the fucking camera, you douchebag.
You know what? Don't shame him.
Yeah,
He's
I-
going through a lot right now. Don't shame
I
him.
am.
There is something called decorum. I don't care what you're going through. For an hour out of your day, you can eat not on camera.
I don't eat a
To be-
lot.
To be fair, he is high.
I am.
Clearly very, very super high.
I'm pretty stoned, and I've had a few.
Someone
whiskeys at
overserved
this
themselves
point.
during the break.
Smoking, drinking whiskey, and eating pretzel chips.
Yeah.
I had 5 Guys for dinner tonight. It was
Ooh.
delicious.
Did
What
you
was
finish
your
all of them?
burger?
Living
I'm
that
dead.
single life.
I said, bring it on, all you 5 Guys. Let me have you for dinner.
Damn, girl.
It was a liquid dinner.
Grinder was not ready for you.
Mhm.
It was
Here
a
I
liquid
come.
dinner.
Here I come.
No, but really, what
Here
was
they came.
Brian? What was on the burger?
It was a bacon cheeseburger with lettuce, tomato, grilled onions, and ketchup.
Nice.
Solid.
Yeah.
I like
Pretty
to throw on some jalapenos.
Ooh,
You know, that's
spice up your life.
everybody in the world. I will
Hey.
think about that for next time.
A1, grilled onions, grilled mushrooms,
A1,
lettuce,
you
cheese,
fancy little
bacon.
bitch.
You're a
you.
monster.
Yeah.
You're a monster
Yeah.
with A1.
That's just
Casey-
a steak burger, Casey. You know that's fine.
Casey
You-
only
you
eats
made
the
Rebecca
finest
take her,
filet
you made
mignon
Rebecca take her
burgers.
glasses off.
A1.
Yeah. That's not a burger topping. You've been brainwashed by commercials, son.
The best thing to come out of the Civil War. A1 steak sauce.
That's
the-
the best thing. Jesus Christ. Ah!
Only thing, actually.
Can we get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, man. All right, it's now time to get a little angry. Time to get a little mental.
Oh yeah. Obviously, the end of slavery. Best thing to come out of the Civil War.
Time to get a little pissed off.
Ah.
Time to go right ahead and tell everyone to shut up.
You gonna let the band deal with you.
Alrighty, Rude. This is the end of the show in which we tell persons, places, and things that are lowering our quality of life and deproving it in general. We're going to give them a hearty, proverbial, or literal. Shut up. Casey, we got some from the fam zone.
We do. Listener John, but not this John, said, shut up to myself for buying 18 crab cakes for my first backyard crab feast and leaving 6 of them at the counter and driving away and only realizing I forgot them many hours and beers later.
Crab
I'm sorry.
cakes?
That's unacceptable.
Crabs. Did I say crab cakes, crabs?
Okay.
I was
Okay.
like,
Jesus
Jesus.
Christ. I was like, you just spent $7,000 on crab cakes.
On water bugs.
Because one crab cake costs like $450.
Right.
That's true.
And
We're in a
good Lord.
recession.
So, but still, okay. So, okay, I get how this happened. They put 12 in one bag and probably 6 in another, and he grabbed the one bag. Okay, I'm okay.
I would like to know what stupid ass crab house
Jesus.
this was that you order 18 crabs and they put them in separate bags.
Vince's.
And don't bungee them together.
There it is.
Hey, what's up with Vince's?
You get the
I
shit.
hope
Casey, what's
nothing.
next?
Hannah says, shut up. And this was like yesterday, so very poignant, very, very ahead of the times. Shut up to school districts forcing their teachers and students to go back to school while still not providing proper funding, let alone enough for sanitation and distancing efforts. If you have a friend or family member who is a teacher, please consider, now more than ever, donating to their classroom wish list.
Yeah, I mean, help everybody out. Like, okay, Casey, you'll get into this when your kid gets older. When my son goes to public school, when they join school, the teachers ask the parents. So you have to give your kid, your kid has to come into school with tissue paper, toilet paper.
I mean, I went
like,
to school.
No.
I think
but,
John just called you an idiot.
No.
No, I've had to do this for school.
I heard him.
Did you have to do this for school
yeah.
when you were a
Yes.
kid?
Yes.
I didn't have to come
Bring in
into school with-
tissues and stuff
yeah.
for the classroom. Yes.
Tissues.
That's
and,
a thing?
Like, oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We do it for daycare. We were doing it for daycare.
Daycare is
but
a
yeah.
different thing. Like public schools, I mean, like, I never had to like have a trash bag full of shit with
John
me
only gets his
on the
news from
first
Fox
day.
News, so he doesn't remember
That's true.
any of this.
You're right.
What?
It's
Did
true.
you have to do that, Brian?
Yeah, absolutely. Bring a box of tissues in.
I mean, it's not just tissues. It's fucking all kind of crazy shit.
Well,
You're supplying the teacher with a ton of shit.
No, you're supplying the school. Also, kids are disgusting, and little kids are going through tissues like a box a day. I
Oh
don't
no,
think it's
I'm
all
not
that
saying
weird.
just tissues. I'm saying like paper towels. It's a giant list of stuff that you got to get, and I don't
Yeah,
care
I think
about
kids
doing
are
it.
always. I don't know children or have children or spend a lot of time with children.
But you're gonna speak about it, so
I'm going
go
to.
for it.
It's one of the recurring bits on our show. Evan and Brian give child rearing tips when they have no
Nice.
children. I believe that children are always pooping and shitting and farting and
I believe
puking.
that they're the future.
God damn it, Rebecca.
Teach
I was
them well
coming
and let
at
them
you,
lead the
son of
way.
a bitch.
But until then, they're always pooping on everything. So I think you need to have paper towels around, and they're full
No,
of snot.
not even that though. Like every year, like it's second grade, first grade, like it's just you just get a.
They're
whatever.
still peeing.
Let's go back to
on
the shut ups.
Children are
So,
filthy.
so too long didn't read. Donate to teachers' classroom wish list.
Also,
Now
Damn
more
right.
than ever.
also, Governor Hogan's a piece of shit.
Well, yeah, he is.
This is a very CTB subject, but
yeah,
we don't have the time for it.
The
I
bond,
spurted over the song. We ran over the song.
it's like the equivalent of like just dropping a grenade in the middle of the room, removing a pin, and walking away. Be like,
We're
"Yeah,
2
yeah."
hours in. Okay. So Hogan came out today and was basically like, you guys should basically have put your kids in school. If you don't, fine. But if you do, I got $10 million that you guys can get funds from. There you go.
So you could buy a couple more boxes of Clorox wipes.
Right. He's a
Shots fired, Casey.
he's a
Shots
do
fired.
nothing asshole that fucking points fingers at people and fuck him.
All right, next one, Casey, go.
Chris says, shut up to Comcast for rescheduling some storm-related wire cleanup 4 times and counting. I live with live wires draped across my backyard for over a month.
Oh yeah, how about that cable? What's the next one?
And that's it.
Oh, fantastic.
Boom.
All right, we're gonna start from the top of my wheel. Rebecca, what shut ups do you got?
I don't know, man. Just everybody at the RNC.
Fair enough. Yeah, that speech by that lady who's the girlfriend of what's his fuck. Wow, that was wild.
Guilfoyle?
That was wild.
Also, to people who still think that kneeling for the anthem has something to do with hating the flag. Because at this point, if you still think that, you're just fucking stupid.
Fine, shut up.
The
My shut
Guilfoyle
up.
speech was Cobra Commander level, by the way.
Yeah, it was weird.
Also, to Melania Trump for ripping up Jackie O's cherry blossom trees.
Yeah, that's legit.
Fuck that.
Actually.
And making it so geometric and gross looking.
Yeah. Eh.
Ugh.
Just like her.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
She's kind of femme-modish.
They're
Anyway.
fascists. Fuck them. I don't care about making fun of them.
No,
Fuck
you're
them.
right. You're absolutely right.
I don't care. Fuck them.
It would be difficult to question the idea that these people are nothing but fascists at this point.
Mm-hmm.
My shut up this week is to that Bumblebee spicy tuna melt ad I keep seeing on fucking Facebook. Woof!
What?
What is this bullshit? No, dude, I'm not putting spicy tuna with jalapeno and some melted cheddar on anything and mayonnaise.
Oh, wait, time out. You wouldn't
Actually,
make,
I would eat that.
I would make a tuna melt with some pepper jack on top. I would eat that.
No. Brian, you need to see this advertisement before you judge my shut up.
Okay.
Spicy
all right,
bumblebee tuna.
Oh, blah, blah, blah. Spicy bumblebee tuna melt.
Mm.
I would 100% make a tuna sandwich and throw some fucking pepper jack on top. That sounds.
Good. Moving along. Casey, what do you got?
Oh yeah, sure.
We already covered the Hogan stuff, so I will yield my time.
Very good. Brian, what do you got?
I just want to say shut up to the war on Christmas. You can't stop us. We're coming. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Thanks.
I would also like to piggyback on your. Oh no!
Dude, that looks delicious.
That looks
Yeah.
really good, actually.
I would
Yeah,
eat
that
the
looks
shit
amazing.
out of that.
Please get that off my screen. I'm gonna
Well, here are
vomit.
the ingredients for it.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna go make
A
this.
can of Bumblebee, some olive oil, onions, mayonnaise, chives, salt,
Ooh, and
pepper.
sourdough. Mike, the roof of my
Sourdough,
mouth
yeah.
is bleeding.
Yeah,
thinking
instantly
about
it's
it.
like shards of glass into my fucking gums. Butter or substitute for bread. What? And then jalapeno peppers. Come on. Why doesn't that?
Hell yeah.
Get this share
That doesn't
screen
look
off the
good to you?
video. John, we're off the show. Give me your shut up so we can end.
That looked fucking amazing.
Honestly, my shut up is just to everything that's going on. This has been a rough week, and
A rough year.
I mean, yeah,
This week's been a rough year.
Yeah, this week has been a rough year, and I got nothing else. It just, I got no words for it, and it sucks to see people murdered, and it sucks to see people assaulted for fucking no reason, and to see people make excuses for that stuff to happen in such a shitty, absolutely craven way that makes my fucking heart hurt and my brain just fucking pulse with anger. That's
Mhm.
it.
Well said.
There it is.
You're making me tear up, John.
Sorry.
And I'll say,
It's-
buckle up because it's gonna get worse before it
Yeah.
gets better.
Oh yeah, it is.
No, by November, I honestly think that like it's just gonna be jackboots in the street and fucking like, I mean, the thing. What was the state that just passed the law that if you get arrested protesting, they'll take your voting rights away? What was that?
There's certain things, but yeah, I know I can't remember what state it was, but it was like if you were caught camping, like they literally like they were upgrading misdemeanors to felonies specifically so they could take your voting rights away.
Yeah, it's not. It's crazy. Whatever.
Well, on that note,
Shut up to the
No.
end of civilization.
It's
Let's wrap
Tennessee,
this
by the
shit
way.
up.
It's Tennessee.
Also, the ice sheet in Greenland is melting faster than ever before. So, all right.
No, everything's on
And we've
fire,
got
and
two
everybody's
hurricanes.
everything's on fire,
wait.
and everyone's inside, and it sucks.
What happens when diseases from like 1 billion years ago get let out from the permafrost? Are we in trouble?
We're just gonna have a bunch of things all around.
Nice.
no, we're fine.
Are woolly mammoths coming back?
I hope so.
I mean, they're gonna be dead, but yeah,
Are
they'll be on the
saber-toothed
surface.
I would pay $20 to have my son ride on a woolly mammoth. Yeah, sure.
are saber-toothed tigers alive?
Probably.
in my heart.
I heard that everybody has Neanderthal DNA.
At
I
least
mean, sure.
Are dinosaurs good record players?
Yes.
so. All right, this is
It's the
episode
living.
327 of the CTB show, and also I don't know what number episode of the Rouxde Cooking School podcast.
170.
Nice, but this has been a very fun mashup, guys. I'm so glad that you were able to make this happen.
It was a wonderful time.
Thank you so
Only-
much. This was
only-
great.
Only 2 hours of content. I thought
Only.
it was going to be far more.
Well,
I mean, okay, so are you guys gonna put this out as a two-parter, or are we just putting it out as two?
No,
hours?
we
no,
don't do
all at
cards.
once.
Yeah, I
All at
don't think I'm
once.
gonna two-part it. Yeah,
hell yeah.
All right,
Jesus.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being a friend. Thank you very much for being a fan. Have a great day. And a better tomorrow.
And sorry, and
yeah,
also, if you've listened for 2 hours of this bullshit and you've made it through, you are a fucking hero.
Congratulations, you're a hero.
Is Brian having convulsions? What's going on?
No,
Oh,
he's
no, I'm
outside.
fine.
He's about to
Oh,
smoke
okay.
a cigarette or something.
Oh,
All right,
all
goodbye.
Oh no, hold on. We got to do our sign off, homie.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Jesus Christ. So, where can everybody find you, Evan?
Go to ctb.show at City That Breeds on Instagram, Twitter, and find us on Facebook, City That Breeds.
Rebecca?
And you guys can follow us as always at Rude Podcast on Instagram and Twitter, ROUXDE Podcast. And you can also join our Facebook group on, obviously, Facebook, Rude Cooking School. And rate, review, subscribe to us on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, and follow us on Spotify.
Yeah, join the Facebook group for Rude Cooking School. Like, we got 1,000 some people, and everybody posts, and it's fun time, and we're all stupid and have a just like, it goes from serious, like, I need help, I bought a lot of peppers, to here's this post about fucking someone eating rats.
Yes.
So yeah.
Boom.
So thank you for listening to the Rouxde Cooking School podcast / CTB podcast. I'm John Hauser III.
I'm Rebecca Madriaga.
Don't yuck my yum.
Stay rude and garbage everything.
And
Fuck you, John.
thank you very much.
Peace out.
Peace.
Bye.